Compelled by the Holy Spirit, we reflect God's light and embody God's love through our life and work together as a community of faith. Our worship and the sacred space that enables our prayer and praise is the heart of this life. As we cast this vision and invite others to join us for a new century of worship under the dome, we are situated between a revered past and a future of great possibility ready to be discovered.
John Gorman, who I've seen grow up in the church, I was one of his Sunday school teachers. But when Elliot first went into surgery, which was a couple of days after he was born, the Gormans brought or had someone bring to us John's superhero cape. I wrapped it around me in the waiting room as we sat there and waited for the surgeon to come back out. And something that I thought when we came back and had him baptized, I wanted John to be part of that with us. I really wanted to make sure that not only was he standing with us, but that we gave the cape back to him. Because it's something that not only has he shared with us, he shared it with Chuck Hudson, I think he shared it with others, but it's something really that I think he brings such spirit to this church and was a huge part of something that I wanted to have participating with my son and the baptism that we had that day.
The sanctuary is going to change in a number of ways. The baptismal font is going to be centered in the sanctuary underneath the zenith of the dome above it. Also, it'll be a little bit more level, which I appreciate having gone down front to serve communion, but especially when I got married, there's now going to be a center aisle, which I did not have. So fortunately with this floor that's going to have a little flat space more at the front and at the back, it'll be more accessible to people worshiping in wheelchairs, and people won't have to hang on for dear life like I was hanging on to my dad's arm as I walked down the side aisle and hanging on to my husband's arm as I walked out after getting married here about 5 years ago.
You know, I rushed to get our son baptized as quickly as possible after we got him out of the hospital for an extended stay, because the church was such a huge part of a support group for us as he went through his surgeries, but really wanting him to be part of something special in the sanctuary, as part of the congregation, and having everybody surround us as they already had in prayer and in spirit, but there physically, to be part of our special day with his baptism.
I think that the fact that we all get to renew our baptismal vows every time somebody is baptized here, and the fact that we do have living water poured into the baptismal font that is now going to be the centerpiece of the sanctuary directly below the top of the dome is a great symbol for the refreshment, not only of each of us when we come here every Sunday, but also the refreshment of this sanctuary. So I'm really excited to be a part of this campaign, because I think that First Pres has a great tradition of being a good neighbor with a heart for downtown Dallas, and this is our opportunity to make it even more welcoming and accessible to generations of families for the next century.
So we hope you'll listen for the whispers from the cloud of witnesses in this great sanctuary and prayerfully consider how you might participate in this historic endeavor. Thank you.